All right, quite the light show going on down in Perry right now. I just love looking at this camera at night. You get all the fun stuff going on down at the fair. 65 degrees, the current number in Houston County. The humidity, yeah, it's up there as it typically does on a summer, fall, whatever you want to call it, evening. We're still pretty warm. It's technically fall-like. It is the season of fall, so it's technically a fall evening. Live radar is quiet across central Georgia. Current temperatures there in the 60s. We're looking at 70 now in Swainsboro and Vidalia, but it's almost 60s just about everywhere else. In fact, we're getting closer to the low 60s in Gordon and in Dublin, already down to 64, as well as Thomaston 17 minutes after 11. But we showed you this at the top of the show. Yeah, a whole lot of activity going on in portions of Oklahoma and Texas. That's part of a cold front that is headed in the general direction of central Georgia, but not going to make it here, not going to be looking at anything like that anytime soon here in the Peach State. So let's get into future view. Here is tomorrow morning, waking up in the mid to low 60s across the state. Some clouds through the afternoon hours. Roll the clock forward on into Monday evening, not looking at a rain concern. Then once we get into Tuesday, yes, some more clouds waking up in the middle 60s once again. And then as we head through Tuesday afternoon, we're going to do the same thing over and over again, warming up into the upper 70s, low 80s as a weak front begins to approach. This is the same front that I just showed you out in Texas and Oklahoma, but this model showing a few showers, I don't think we're going to see quite that. I think our air is just going to be a little too dry. So just some increased cloudiness as that front rolls through on Tuesday. Then once we get into Wednesday, not looking at anything, and that's going to stay the case as we head through the end of the week as well. So here's Thursday at 5 p.m. Here comes another front from the northwest. Yeah, maybe a shower or thunderstorm up in Tennessee and Mississippi. That's going to work closer and closer to central Georgia. So it could bring perhaps a shower by the time we get to Saturday and some cooler air working in behind it. And that could be our first real shot of cooler air across central Georgia as we get into next weekend. So let's check in on the rainfall. We've seen almost 6.5 inches of rain during the month of October so far. On October 10th, we should have only seen an inch of rain, so well above that. We're also well above the year to date. So we don't really need the rainfall, but we might get some next weekend as the temperatures warm up all the way to 85 degrees in the meantime by the time we work our way to Friday. Quick check of the tropics, some changes since 6 p.m. Now a 10% chance of development off the Carolina coast. Not too concerned about that one. Also watching this cluster of storms down near Puerto Rico as it moves towards the Turks and Caicos. A 20% chance of development in the next 5 days. And then now this, a wave that has come across the Atlantic Ocean, about a 30% chance of development in the next 5 days. Next name on the list is Wanda. Then we are on to the backup names. This is a new list this year that replaces the Greek alphabet. So if you're headed out to the fair tomorrow, expect a high temperature of about 82 degrees, partly cloudy skies, warming rather quickly tomorrow. And let's play a game of forecast pop. Why don't we? Here's a look at the next 3 days if you're headed to the fair. Temperatures, like I just showed you, warming into the middle 80s, partly cloudy each and every day, with a few more clouds on Tuesday compared to Monday and Wednesday. 7-day forecast shapes up like this. There's that cold front. Yes, we could be seeing high temperatures in the 70s after it rolls through, something I am definitely looking forward to. Connor Hines, a good weekend all around for the teams in red and black.
Alex, it certainly was a royal day, in fact, for the Atlanta Falcons.